don't have you. I don't have fond desire, and I don't have happy hours. I don't have anything, since I don't have you. Happiness, and I guess I will never again. When you walked out on me, in walked the misery, and he's been here since then. And I don't have much to share, and I don't have one to care. I don't have anything, since I don't have you. You, oh, oh, you, oh, oh, you, oh, oh. Hey, what's up YouTubers, Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So this week we're doing Since I Don't Have You. This has been covered by various people. Let's zoom in and get straight into it. So for this you saw me playing with a capo at the 2nd fret. You don't have to do it, obviously you can just play with bar chords. It just makes it a bit easier, you know. This is Super Easy Guitar after all, so whack a capo on at the 2nd fret. If you don't have a capo, you can do this in the open position. Okay, so stick the capo on, and the chords are super easy. Okay, so we've got E. Now I'll play the guitar solo at the end of the lesson. I'll go through the chords and the song first, then I'll put the guitar solo at the end, okay? And I'll just play it really slow so you can follow along with me, okay? Now, the first chord is going to be E. Obviously, if we were playing a bar chord, it would be F sharp. But because we got the capo, it's just going to be E. So when the guitar solo comes in at the beginning, I'm just strumming the chords. E, 4, A minor, 2, we're going to call that B, 2, and it goes again. Da 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 da. So the third time round, 4 on the E, 4 on the A minor. Then we go to this change, which we're going to call F sharp minor, sorry, okay. 4 on there, and then we got this descending pattern. That's easier than it looks actually, okay. So we're playing this B like power chord. I'm putting my 2 fingers on the middle strings, so 3rd and 4th finger on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th fret, okay? And then my 1st finger is on the 4th fret on the A string. So I'm going, the strings are A, D, G, then remove it to play the open. The 2nd finger then also goes into the 6th fret on the bottom E string. And then the 1st finger goes into the 4th fret on the E. And that's the descending pattern. So you've pretty much got the entire song there with just those chords. So I don't have plans plans and schemes, and I don't have hopes and dreams. I don't have anything since I don't have you. Then it repeats again, but there's this funny little bridge section after the next verse. So we'll go through the next verse again, and I know I pick it in the intro, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So the second part of the verse, so the reason I'm doing this is if you're trying to learn to sing and play, I always find words to put the accent onto strum. So it's going to be I don't have fond desires or desire, and I don't have happy hours. I don't have anything since I don't have you. And as soon as you've gone into you, happiness and I guess is the lyric, okay? So it goes, since I don't have you, happiness and I guess, back to the bar chord, F sharp, E, and it keeps on going between these two chords, F sharp, minor, and one more time, and then you go to the descending pattern, and the whole thing starts again. You can put the guitar solo in there again if you like. It's the same chords behind it. Now then we come to this bit at the end. You, oh. The chords there are just, again, E with that on, or F sharp, or whatever you want to call it, E. Then this is going to be E flat minor. Again, you can do a power chord. So to give you an example, so you can do it all in power chords, okay guys, if you struggle with the bars. But the chords are E flat minor, so there's E, the 7th fret, so you move it to the 6th and play a minor shape. Back to that F sharp, we're going to call it, okay, the 4th fret minor, and then go over to the 4th fret major off the A string, okay? So here you go. You, oh, you, oh. Some people always ask me about why do I grip my chords, my bar chords like this sometimes instead of doing this. Now it's just a different technique because I'm not really interested in having that top E ringing out. So instead of barring down here, my thumb gets really tired. So I just rest it like this, if your hands are big enough. And you see I'm muting out that top string. It's kind of like a grip, baseball bat grip, okay? Now going back to the beginning, let's have a little look at the picking. And to give it that kind of retro feel, we're just arpeggiating the chords, okay? So I'm just playing the chord and I'm going 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, or E, A, D, B, G, D. Obviously, when you go to the A minor, it goes over a string. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. And now and again, kind of do this. I'll hit that top E and the B. Something like that, okay? So when you're on the bottom string again, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then that's normal. And instead of picking out the strings sometimes, you might find that hard. So what I'd suggest doing is kind of sweep across the strings. So you kind of go into like a rest position, and that means you pick one string and you land on the next string underneath. Turn the pick around. Not sure if you can see that, but I'm going rest, rest, rest. Turning the pick around, sorry. Obviously, I wouldn't normally hold my pick like that. It's just so you can see it, right? So, rest, 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 and then rest, rest, rest. I'd normally hold the pick a little bit closer with less on it, you know? So I wouldn't hold it like that, for example. Okay, I want a much better grip on it. Now I've got a little bit of a bad habit here. Sometimes I put a finger down here just to help me. That's absolutely fine, guys. You can float if you like. And I'm just leaning up here on the guitar, right? Or sometimes I rest here, okay? Have to avoid the strings when you do that though. Whatever you find easier. Let's have a little look at this solo. So I play this slightly different on the acoustic guitar. I've taken the capo off. That just, you know, because I want to play lower down, okay? And I've slightly changed it just for the bends and stuff like that to try and make it a little bit easier on the acoustic guitar. So I'm just sliding. It starts off sliding from about 7 to 11 on the D string. Doesn't really matter. Now what I want to do then, get all 3 fingers on that B string at the 12th fret and bend like it's going to sound like 14. So there's 14, but I'm bending to 14. There you go. And you want to have a little bit of control over that. Then I'm going down, I'm putting 3 fingers on the 9th fret of the B string, and I'm bending up the whole tone, and then I'm pulling down, pulling off back to 7. Okay, so it's like doing that really. 11, 9, 7. Going back to 9. Then you got this funky, whichever way you want to do that. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. So bend up, pull it down, pull off, or then we're going to go, that's 9 to 10 hammer on the B string, and then I go over to the G string and I go 7 and slide back to the 6th, 7, 6. So let's try that together slowly. The second time starts exactly the same, except we do 2 hits on that 12th bend. You can put vibrato in there, it would sound more interesting, wouldn't it? Or I might go, you know, I'm just sliding the 3rd finger between 9 and 10. It's not exactly what slash is doing, but it's close enough, right? Next section, we put all 3 fingers on the top E string, 11, 12, 13, and we bend just 1 tone. It would be like 13, 14, and back down. It would go bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Then I do a hammer on, pull off, and that's between 11 and 13, and slide back to 9 on the top E string. Slowly. Then I'm going over to the B string, 7, slide to 9, and I do that twice. Over to the D string, and that goes 9, slide down to 7. Let's just go back a bit. Then I'm playing 8 on the G string, little bit of vibrato. 6 on the B. So that goes twice. And then I'm playing the 4th fret on the top E. And then this is a bit of a tricky bend. Normally Slash does it up here, but I think it's a bit easier down here. So I'm bending the 4th fret, sorry, on the B string. You can do that kind of thing. Let's just take it back a bit. And I think normally I would do that. So that's 2nd fret on the B string, hammer on to the 4th and pull off again. Then I put my 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the G string and go back to that D flat, the 2nd fret on the B string. And then you're in, okay? Let's do the whole thing slowly. Sorry. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you'd like to receive my weekly updates. I've got some links below to Spotify and Instagram. If you'd like to support me here, guys, as well, I don't get paid for these cover lessons. I've set up a PayPal donation button on my website. Any loose change you have would be massively appreciated. So thank you very much in advance for your support. If that's not really your thing, I do have some merchandise for sale. I've got some cool t-shirts, hoodies, jumpers, cups, and all that kind of stuff. So check that out below in my Teespring shop as well. I'll see you again the same time next week.